Our first guest this evening is a talented actress who you know from her work in films like Definitely Maybe, Hot Rod, and Wedding Crashers. She stars in the new series Wolf Like Me. All 6 episodes will be available to stream on Peacock starting tomorrow. Let's take a look.
Who put on that song?
I don't know.
Did you just put on the song?
I've been sitting here with you.
I need to go.
Did I do something wrong? I feel
No,
like
I just feel like this is, I shouldn't have put myself in this situation.
What situation?
I haven't day drunk in a really long time, so.
I don't think it's day anymore.
Really, what time is it?
After 6?
Please welcome to the show, Isla Fisher. How are you, Isla?
Good, but wait, I love that you're wearing a flannel shirt and I'm dressed up for the Oscars.
I know. I feel like we do a bad job of letting our guests know. This is like we met on Tinder, and I did a terrible job of telling you where we were going to go for our first date.
Yeah, that is so true. But what's the fancy one? Isn't it Raya? We would have met on Raya.
Oh, we would have been on Raya. You're right. We wouldn't have been slumming it on Tinder. Isla, congratulations on this show, which has romance elements, horror elements, and it's almost impossible to talk about without giving something away.
Yeah, it's been really fun during press for this movie. It's like the list of talking points was just 2 pages of what I can't say. But I will say that people really seem to have connected so far. We've got pretty good reviews, which I'm really happy about because I'm very proud of this. It's sort of like an exploration of how difficult it is to have a romance or to fall in love, how scary it is. And the sort of genre bending element is just sort of a reminder of really the danger of being open to love and how the baggage we bring into relationships.
One thing we can say, because we did officially give it away in the clip, is that Josh Gad is in this show, who's incredibly talented and wonderful. And it must be nice to do a show with somebody like that.
By the way, completely agree, Seth. Thank you for highlighting the fact that every day on set was fun. And as we both know, because we've been in this business, sadly, since Hot Rod for a very long time, that often that, those relationships, put it this way, Josh comes to work every day, very happy and very supportive scene partner. I mean, we shot it in Australia, though, and he was obsessed with kangaroos. And he just kept saying, Isla, where are the kangaroos? I'd be like, Josh, we're in Sydney, we're in a city. It's not like we're in there are no kangaroos in a coffee shop, mate. You have to just cool your jets. But we did have some chickens and a goat. So he saw wildlife, not necessarily Australian wildlife.
Did he ever, over the course of his visit, did you at least show him one kangaroo? Did you send him out to find one?
He got sick when he landed. Actually, the scene that you just showed, the kissing scene, we both had snot streaming out of our nose. So it was not the most romantic day. And then I feel like every weekend he kind of worked. No, he didn't see a kangaroo. He didn't even see a wallaby or a koala I'm pretty sure no, you need to ask him, but I let him down as a tourist guide. I was not there.
I can't believe the consolation animal you showed him was a chicken. That's really rough.
Well, that's in the show. I mean, I didn't even go out of my way to, yeah.
So you and your husband, Sasha, you celebrated an anniversary last month. Is it 20 years?
Right, which in Hollywood standards is like 200 years. Golden Jubilee. It's unheard of.
Congratulations. And this is a detail that I will never get tired of talking about or hearing about. You guys met in clown school.
Right. We didn't actually meet in clown school, but we did both go to clown school.
Gotcha. So it's a very good icebreaker when you finally met to talk about clown school.
Right. I mean, listen, I studied with Jacques Lecoq in Paris. He studied with Philippe Gaulier in London. My, red nose was born in the 9th arrondissement. His was born in the 7th. My clown shoes are 1'5" and his are only half a foot. So I like to think that, no, I'm just kidding. There's not much clown rivalry at home, but there are a lot of conversations about comedy dell'arte and Buffon, and we can get competitive.
I can't believe this because it was such a, I mean, it was the first time I think a lot of people saw you was in Wedding Crashers. It was such a brilliantly funny performance. And yet I recently heard it was the first comedy role you ever auditioned for.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because growing up, I had like extra large ears and I was really short with red hair in Australia. So I did use comedy to make friends. My parents put me in a different school every year. So I was always like kind of a jokester or a prankster, I guess. But professionally, I didn't know that comedy was really an option. Even though my dad is like the funniest person you'd ever meet. But yeah, Sasha was the one who said, "You're so funny. You say the funniest jokes. You should do a comedy." And then I told my agent, and actually, it was Wedding Crashers was the first one that I auditioned for, and the rest is history. Yeah, now I'm lucky. I get to like Wolf Like Me is very dramatic, but I still get to do comedies, which is tapping into your inner idiot, most fun you can ever have.
I agree. I have a lot of questions about some other stuff, including your work as an author. We'll be back with more Isla Fisher right after this.